Alright guys, so ever since the beginning of the Dragon Ball Super Moro arc, there was something very interesting that I noticed about Moro while he was fighting, and this could possibly be one of Moro's biggest weaknesses, and Vegeta was the one that accidentally exposed this weakness of Moro. So ever since Moro was taking on Goku and Vegeta, one thing that Moro could not handle was sudden attacks and also sudden outburst of power. And guys, in the beginning I thought that this was happening because Moro did not have his full power and also his magic abilities were not 100%. But guys, this also happened recently once again, and it happened after Moro got all of his powers back. So in Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 45, as Super Saiyan God Vegeta was going up against Moro, Moro thought that he won because Super Saiyan God Vegeta was losing up against him. But then out of nowhere, Vegeta transformed into a Super Saiyan Blue. And guys, with this, Moro was beyond shocked. He had no idea what was going on. And with this, Vegeta was able to take on Moro very easily. And he was also catching Moro off guard. And Vegeta was attacking Moro from all directions, and Moro could not believe it at all. Vegeta went from Super Saiyan God to Super Saiyan Blue, and that was a sudden outburst of power, something that Moro did not expect at all. And guys, also with that, he was using brute force up against Moro, and that was just like what Broly was doing up against Goku and Vegeta. He was using brute force up against them. See, without a shadow of a doubt, Goku and Vegeta were much better technical fighters than Broly was. Broly was learning how to fight as he was fighting Goku and Vegeta. There was a huge skill difference between them, but Broly was still one step ahead of them because he had more power than Goku and Vegeta. And the other thing was, he had extreme brute force. He was extremely wild. And it took Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue to take down Broly, to shut off his power, and not only that, cancel out his brute force. And here Moro was having a really hard time up against Vegeta because of sudden movements and also sudden outburst of power, and along with it, brute force. And recently in Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 49, Miros went to save Daikaio, and also with that, he wanted to bring Moro back on planet Namek so that Goku and Vegeta can take him on. So as Moro was launching his final attack on Daikaio, Miros got there right in time. And guys, with this, Miros was able to save Daikaio from Moro by using a web-like material to capture Moro's hand. But guys, that is not the most interesting thing. So what was interesting was, as Miros was heading towards Moro, Moro thought that Miros was a complete joke. That is what he thought. And the way that Miros was coming towards Moro, Moro thought that Miros was going to kick him directly in the face. But guys, what ended up happening was Miros used a jetpack on his feet to pretty much blast Moro directly in the face, and that blinded Moro. And with that, Daikaio got the chance to grab onto Moro and instant transmission him back to planet Namek. And guys, in this chapter 49, Miros asked Goku and Vegeta that, "Can you assure me that you two are more powerful than Moro?" And then guys, Vegeta replied back, "Naturally, magic aside, we're the stronger fighters. Just one of us at full power Super Saiyan Blue form could handle him." And guys, in this chapter, Vegeta also said it was always going to take brute force to bring down Moro. And this also happened in Dragon Ball Super chapter 60 as well, when Goku and Moro were going at full power. And when they were face to face, Goku suddenly raised his power, and Moro did not expect it at all, and it really shocked him. And then it happened once again towards the end of the chapter as well, and that was when Moro was beating down Goku. But suddenly Goku raised his power, and he caught Moro off guard, and he did not expect it once again. And so Moro is really having a hard time with random attacks and also sudden outbursts of power that come out of nowhere. And the thing is guys, he's making the same mistake over and over again. He's not staying on guard. He is not adjusting to what is happening. He's doing it over and over again. And so now Vegeta is much more powerful than before. And he also has that technique that he learned on planet Yardred, which is really dangerous from what it looks like. And the most important thing here is, as we have seen throughout the whole Dragon Ball series, Vegeta fights with bad intentions. And if Moro doesn't adjust to sudden outbursts of power and also random attacks, it's game over for Moro. Anyways you guys, that is about it. That's all I have for you guys today. Do let me know what you guys think about this, comment section down below. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And if you guys are not subscribed just yet, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and have a blessed day my friends.